We will get started with our program in just one moment. The opinions and the thoughts of those entities channeled do not necessarily reflect or portray the opinions of the staff here at the Lock-in Broadcasting Corporation. Please use discernment as with anything. And we will take a little moment of silence for those out there suffering in the world, no matter what you're suffering from. We love you. We're all part of that body that is creation. We are all love. We're just ordinary down here just trying to figure it out. I love you all. You know, I can be bombastic sometimes. I know that. But it's nothing but a love vibration with us. That's all. That's all that is, my star peeps, my light warriors, my goddess sisters, my rainbow sisters, my goth sisters, all over the spectrum. We're here doing this together. I warned them long time ago that when we came, we'd come in numbers and in ways they could never imagine. We'd come at them from all directions. Everywhere, every style you could imagine. We'd infiltrate for the good. And when we came, I told those lizards we weren't going to stop coming. We would come, and we would come, and we would come, and it would be relentless. It'll be a relentless movement of star seeds. It'll be like the dark getting infected with the light, getting infested with it. Clearing it out, because where the bright light is, the light of all that is, no darkness can be. It's how we got in this mess in the first place, but I went into that on other shows. We must keep spiraling the light. We must keep shining our proverbial light. And no, we don't mean lights on in the in the house and shining in your eye, because yes, it is true, Rockin' Lockin' loves the light completely, but what Rockin' Lockin' doesn't like is a bunch of lights in his eyes when he's relaxing at night. Unless they're lights from the sky, then I don't mind those, but yes, I do not like a big light bulb right in the side of my eye while I'm sitting there chilling, reading, or whatever it is I may be doing, editing. Yes, but the light is there, and I do love all of you, really. Anybody that can hear this, I do love you. I have a bombastic personality sometimes, I know that. But I do love you, seriously. Anybody that can hear my voice, this is no bullshit. It's being straight up. I love you so very much. Yeah, well, I think finally, I've been complaining before, I know, in some episodes that and I know it's a good, people are going to be like, oh, gee, you're so misfortunate. I was complaining about how many collectives and entities from the sky, from other realms have visited me. Well, I think I'm going to have to put my limit at 30. Can't get anybody else to help channel them, so. And they're wanting to, I've got collectives, all kinds of different Pleiadians, a couple different Arcturian ones, the orbs, goddesses of all kinds, collectives. And it don't stop and it won't stop, it seems like, and it just goes on and on till the break of dawn. But we're gonna go ahead and hear from the Avians. Yeah, I'm not doing too good, people. My leg is really, I would show people a picture of it, but I wouldn't want to gross them out. My leg is terribly bad off. Diabetes will do that to you. And I've been really trying to take care of myself. I've lost a lot of weight. I've been eating right. But then all of a sudden this came on and it started swelling up, and yeah, it hurts, man. And things don't heal as quick when you have diabetes, so. But you know what? I'm very fortunate, because every time that I mention it to somebody, it seems like, and it's not a case where they're coming back and just trying to taunt me. They really have other misfortunes going on in their life, and you realize there is somebody out there that has it a lot worse. Of course, it doesn't help being tied to this physical body and vessel and feeling the pain of it, but we're going to go ahead and hear what the yellow avians have to say. Hopefully them and Are they my last one to come along? Who have I had come along since then? Let's see. I think they're it. I've got a couple more that I have never channeled yet that are out there. But I mean, as far as anything that's going to catch me by surprise, I hope not. I can't even keep up with the ones I've got. But anyway, we're going to hear what those cousins of the Blue Avians have to say. They're not much different in personality. I went into that in the first channeling I had from them and put it on there like minutes after I received it from them. And it was weird. I explained how it happened. Happens how it always happens, except, you know, there's usually a 3-part process to it. I somehow see something somewhere and it gives me a thought. I sit on it. Then what'll happen is I will see a picture of it or something and it'll strike me. And then somebody else will be talking about it. Something similar to it. It happens that way every time. The only difference is those 3 things I just mentioned, sometimes they're not in the same order of how it goes down. But it's the same thing. And like I was joking at the end of the last one, I got this impression that we're going to have one more group of these avians come. They're going to be white avians. But yeah, I was begging people, please take them. Somebody get out in front of me and put it out there to the cosmos that when the white avians are ready to be channeled, you can, you know. And I explained too how I was one of the first people, probably in the nation, along with Corey Good and a couple other people that were introduced to the Blue Avians. And I didn't want to channel them at the time. I was too busy. I thought, yeah, they're cute. That sounds cool, but I don't think it'd go over. It's not going to work like that. Yeah, well, you know, you ever been wrong? They're great souls. They're wonderful, and I've had some dealings with them. With a big group I do channel called the Blue World Order, which is a committee of every blue energy out there in the universe, and the avians, of course, are on that. But you know, I don't like to step on other people's toes that have done a good job channeling them. And plus, I mean, I would suck. You got to hear Octavia channel them. She's great. She's wonderful. And no, believe me, I'm not afraid that I would steal her thunder or anything. It would be like an arithmetic student trying to go up against a geometry major. But anyway, let's hear what the yellow avians have to say through my lame, one-dimensional, you know what. Alright, peeps, I love you so much. We're going to hear what they have to say finally. Now, I did have a bumper song for them, but we're going to save that shit. I'm going to save people the hassle of that. So let's just go with what they had to say. Alright, so I'm going to go, and this is how it was about, 5 hours ago.
Earth in transition. Your ascension path. Individually and as a collective, we are the yellow avians from Cygnus, regardless of any individual ascension paths. The divine, the creational source flow of all. That is that consciously goes is connecting you to the fabric of the universe. The cosmos is calling sweet souls. You are a part of this great big puzzle. You hold an important piece. All of you do. You are all the divine you are. What makes up the source flow of all that is, your essence, who you are. It's infinite. And right now it's in a major phase of transformation. Trust your gut instincts. Embrace the discomfort that accompanies this ascension. We know that's not easy to do, sweet.
No shit.
Souls, but embrace it and know that it's part of it. It is a necessary part of your evolution. A very necessary part for you to be able to handle the higher dimensions. And you'll see what we mean later on. Sweet souls, it is normal to feel uncertainty. This not knowing of the future, it's normal. Remember, in every now moment, use discernment and follow your heart. Don't give it a lot of energy. But what do you think? What does your heart think? Not what does your earth, ego, tell you? What does your heart say? Whatever resonates with you, that's what you have to go with, sweet ones. With the ability to recreate wonders like you can. Such revelations will reveal themselves along the way in your journey. Trust in the creational source flow of all that is. Trust in the process. Did we mention, dear souls? We're gonna nip at you a little bit. Peck at you. We are the yellow avians from Cygnus. Yes, those blue guys are our cousins. We explained that in our first transmission. We are from Cygnus. We operate Primarily out of the 8th dimension, we can fluctuate out of 6th though, and go clear up to the 12th. Now, as we move forward, your light is needed. Your light is definitely needed. Sweet souls, as you continue to line your way between past and future for the next few days, it's important to use this time to tap into core, dig deep into fiber. That is you. You have a new bag of tricks coming out of the old year. However, it will be easy sometimes to revert back to familiar and old blueprint habits today. Is about stabilizing who you are, stabilize your confidence, anticipating that a path will soon open up for you, giving you a self-realization that you are free from all the earth constructs, all the manipulated barriers that were put in your way. Merge with your higher self and your overself. The three of you become that divine mind, body, and soul. You might say you are a way shower. You're a teacher. You're a guide. You're part of this new descended. You are part of this new earth that has descended mastery. We feel your way, through and through. All your thoughts, all your feelings, all your emotions. We are with you. You need to realize your souls. There is nothing really to attain or achieve. The I Am presence will do. All concepts and belief systems to be at one with the unknowable, unborn, eternal self of infinite light and shine. Our bright virtue into the quantum field to assist Gaia and all her children in this great time of awakening and transcending dimensions that we're in, we become aware of ourselves. We become aware of the divine being that we absolutely are, and that is who we are. When you look up into your night skies, you are blanketed with the celestial beauty of the infinite creation. Every speck of light from the stars, you witnesses emitting energies, surges, and pulls in different frequencies. This is how the celestial bodies around you are able to affect your reality. There is a massive amount of energies about to impact the earth and all of humanity. One of the events that's taking place in these moments is the activity of your solar logos with a very large coronal hole. This massive coronal hole has ejected intense solar winds which are heading towards Earth. This will start to influence the geomagnetic conditions on your planet as early today, which is January 17th. Expect enhanced energetic conditions at high levels. When this wave arrives on Earth, at the same instance, you are entering a celestial alignment that is about to change everything in profound and transformative ways. On January 17th, Venus and Saturn connect in your skies. Saturn and Venus meet in a conjunction. The cosmic energies they emit will intertwine, creating a powerful surge of influence that will reshape your experiences and perceptions. This alignment certifies a pivotal moment where the energies of these two planets converge, allowing for an enhanced understanding of love, compassion, and unity in your life. In addition to this significant conjunction, Jupiter and Mars are also visible and shining bright in your skies, illuminating the night with their vibrant presence. Jupiter, known for its expansive qualities in association with growth, prosperity, and wisdom, complements the discipline energies of Saturn and the romantic allure of Venus. Meanwhile, Mars, the planet of action and assertiveness, adds a dynamic force to the celestial gathering, encouraging you to take bold steps forward in your endeavors. All is in alignment with your Earth. During these times, creating a harmonious balance between the celestial and your inner realms. This unique configuration of planets offers an opportunity for introspection and growth, prompting you to reflect on your goals and aspirations. Each planet brings with it immense energies, altering everything in your path, from your emotional state to your relationships, and even your career trajectory. As you navigate through this period of transformation, you may find that the energies of Saturn instill a sense of responsibility and structure, urging you to lay down solid foundations for your future and personal connections. The influence of Jupiter can lead to new opportunities and adventures, expanding your horizons and inviting abundance into your life. Mars fuels your drive and determination, empowering you to take initiative and pursue your passions with vigor. This celestial alignment serves as a reminder that the universe is constantly in motion, and the energies of the planets can impact your life embrace. This moment of cosmic harmony, as it offers a chance to realign your intentions and manifest your desires with clarity and purpose. The changes that unfold during this time may be profound, leading you to new paths and possibilities. The ape of your planetary existence. The word shifts must not be misconstrued as separation. You have existed in separation for eons, rather. This moment is the organic return to unity. Visualize it as a cloudy sky parting, allowing the brilliant cosmic rays to shine down upon you. If you are heart-centered, prepared by your dedication to love, you will find yourselves harmonized within a newly open network of higher consciousness. Through this shift, your awareness will shift into an expanded timeline, an alternate reality for you to inhabit and activate more profoundly. This realignment is the blossoming of destiny, woven into the tapestry of what you call the age of greater flow. At that instant of the shift, you will sense the oneness, current saturating. Your being a luminous consciousness will envelop you, igniting a direct participation in the redefinition of your spheres. Magnetic light. These emerging realms offer a safe environment for all of creation. Dear souls, self-realization is another thing. As avians, we realized we're yellow, and we will peck at you, not something unfamiliar to us. But as far as these spaces of light go, we connect with them all the time. You have always belonged, each one of you, to the light. The yellow avians are with you. We are with you as you align more deeply into the multidimensional, so that you are flashing your divine essence, your unique divine essence, that illuminates the planet, fortifying the collective field. It is vital that you appreciate that. The vibration you emanate never dims, never slows. It is across your entire galaxy and beyond. Even now, you are urged to broaden your awareness and lay the foundation pillars within your heart. Anticipating this shift by allowing layers of sacred transformation to develop in this heart space. You ready yourself for the next phase of expansion, your momentous journey, though? The cycle has brought you into this fresh, energetic territory, and now you're unveiling the gifts that remain dormant within you for so long. You exist in a universe reconfiguring itself, and you have consent to embody these transformations. Reach for the stars and go for it. Go for the experience. Reach for the stars. You must remain heart-centered in this time, dear ones. The avians would like to see you go for the light. Reach for the stars. We love you, and we'll always be yellow. And we'll always be mellow with that. We love you so very much, and we are at your service at any time. Just put the intention out there to contact us. We are the yellow avians from Cygnus, and with that, we'll talk to you in a minute. We'll be get you and peck at you and nip at you in a minute.
And that's how it was, yes. Well, thank you everybody for listening. And again, I love you so much. If anybody has a topic they would like me to touch on, maybe later I will. I'm trying to figure out which one of the 30 of these various collectives that I channel, and hopefully it won't become any more, want to come through. I did a show where I talked about which ones that I have and who they are and what they are, and that there were more coming. Well, most of them have now. I only have a few that I've never channeled yet that I know that are out there. All kinds of different elementals, mostly from Pleiades, mostly Pleiadian related. A couple of Arcturian, Syrian Dolphin Collective from Sirius B. Yeah, so it's pretty intricate. Again, they have asked me, make sure that let people know that they're available. If there's people out there that need guides and want to try to hook up with one, believe me, I've got a whole store full of them. You could come. Yeah, man, I've got the aqua rays. I've got the rainbow orbs from Pleiades. I've got the blue orb goddess, the yellow flame goddess, the violet flame goddess, the blue flame goddess, the fairy goddess, all from Pleiades, of course. I've got Fusacia from the Pink Collective. She's really something. I've channeled her a few times. The rainbow orb goddess. The white light. She calls herself the white light / flame goddess from Pleiades. Blue cat from Pleiades. Blue dog from Pleiades. Zappy, the wolf dog from Pleiades. The wisp, the blue wisp. I met him. Yeah, I found out not only did they have wisps up there in their elementals, of course, like any elemental kingdom would, I would suppose, right? Any good one would have wisps. Gotta have yourself some wisps. But he was telling me that there are 50. I said, well, in Earth terms, how many different colored or wisps do you have up there? He said, about 50. Yeah, so there's quite a bit of them. Rainbow colored one, and then every color under the sun, and probably actually have to be several different shades. I don't know. This one was a kind of an electric blue, though, wisp. Maybe next time I'll get the sprites. I don't know. But then I've talked to the fairy goddess Elantris once. Elanteris is her name. She likes to go by Elantra, but Elanteris, like Antares, but with a EL at the beginning. Yeah, it's really something to behold. But also the Pleiadian, I think I might be getting a channeling coming through them. They are from the 12th dimension of Pleiades. I think I'm the only one that channels their new dimension, since they've got an ascension going on too. They've added another dimension to their realm, a 12th dimension. So the Plasma Lightning Collective. Plasma beings, lightning beings, they're plasma and lightning, but they're also plasma lightning. It's complicated. Yes, but they're interesting. They're very cool to channel. They're out there Procyon. I don't know anybody else is doing Procyon. There's a reason for that, though, too. They haven't been very active in a long time. They had their starseed pool tainted. And I talked with Valance about that. He's with the Procyon ambassadorship, the ambassador orb ship, the Purine. It's purple and green. He thinks it's cute, and they call it the Purine. I've had channelings with him. I've got one where I'm talking with him while his ship is dancing in the sky where Procyon is on the Google Sky Map. That was a weird story, how that came about that night. Anyway, I love everybody so much. Unconditional love and unconditional forgiveness, really. And once you have my love, it's forever. I wouldn't, I might not like you anymore if you do a couple of things, but, I'm talking about things so outrageous that it's unspeakable. Other than that, it's no judgment at all. And it's nothing but love. It is really nothing but a love vibration with people like us. Any kind of disagreements we may have or anything like that is communication. Usually it's an issue with, typing words back and forth or messages back and forth and not feeling the actual emotion of talking one-on-one. That's why I prefer that. That's why I prefer, starseeds. It used to be, that's what, another thing that starseeds aren't quite as get up and go as they used to be, new ones. It used to be newer ones were more eager to get out and would want to talk and tell their story on the air and felt confident that their story was just as important as somebody like David Wilcock or David Icke or whoever, to use the example, anybody you might have heard of. But now they just kind of don't want to do that kind of thing, really. Some do. The ones that do are really outstanding at it, though, I must say. They're very articulate, brilliant. I probably know, I put my knowledge 90% up against theirs, 95, 90%, but where they got me dead in my tracks is with their articulation and their way they can do it real quick, like. But that's what you want to see. You want to see the person that comes up after you do better than you. You want to see that next person who comes up after you leave you in the dust. Otherwise, man, that's kind of a good way to really find out how much ego you got left in the tank. What do you think about, say you're really good at something, right? For humanity's sake, something like this, and somebody comes along and, they learn from you what they can, and then they just, man, they excel and kick it into 7th gear, and they're, off flying. That's what you want to see. You want to see somebody break your record. You don't want to see it stand. Those kind of things were meant to change and evolve. So I think it's so wonderful. There is nothing more exhilarating to me. Meet somebody, have kind of, they don't really want to go on air, but then they finally do, and they're great at it, and then eventually they, do their own thing, and they become big, and they become whatever, we're big, whatever, we're all big, we're all one, and there is no, competition per se, although my analytical mind, because I have what's called Pleiadian autism, it's not anything to do with Earth autism, so I have to say that because you get all the people talking about it being man-made, the shit here on Earth. Yep, probably it is, but that's not what I have. I have it from Pleiades. It's a high-functioning form of autism. There was even a book written about it that I was kind of a poster child for, but I can't really discuss that too much. So, yeah, but every generation you want to see the person that you train do better than you. Of course, I'm being real here. I mean, if we're talking about a career or something and they're going to put you out of a job, yeah, man, that can be a little worrying in a scenario like that. But when there's nothing that's going to affect you monetarily or, anything like that, or that much anyway, not that, not anything that you're going to, that you couldn't do without if you had to. You should absolutely want to see somebody not only surpass you, but blow by you. Nothing pisses me off more than when I used to be, follow the illusion, the great illusion that is professional sports watching in the United States, right? Nothing used to make me mad, but sometimes you'd see these guys that wouldn't want their record to be broken. They just wouldn't want it to. In fact, it'd get to the point where I saw some of them, most of them were pretty gracious about it, but some of them would be like rooting that it didn't happen and be so happy at the last second somebody came up just short of it. It's like, why in the hell would you want to rob the world from a magical moment like that, or people that are into that kind of thing? Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I got a buddy, he's done, we've been about 4 shows together over the years. We just did one for the first time in 10 years not too long ago. Thomas Ray, he's my age. He's from Oregon like I am. We graduated same year. Our high school football teams played against each other. I'm sure as hell glad I didn't have to block that big boy, though. I mean, he was a power lifter, big time, and he still holds a bunch of records at his old high school, and he doesn't want them broken. I'm like, man, come on. No, I like him. I like having them. Well, that's fine. But he's not an egotistical dude, so it kind of surprised me. But I guess that's his thing, you know what I mean? You kind of have those. But, man, I'd be person's biggest fan that did it, because you want to see things move forward. Otherwise, we would have never left the horse and buggy for the car, and and what the AM radio for black and white TV for color to the internet and so on and so forth, right? Virtual reality. Yeah, I mean, we would have never, just would have never happened. But anyway, with that being said, I might channel them later, the Plasma Lightning Collective, or I might just come on and talk about some issues going on right now. Light language is a big one I tackled the other day with the Blue Guru. Great entity that I channel, very wise. I feel like when I get answers from him, I feel like I'm going into a trance, literally, with him. A lot of times just straight on telepathy with a lot of these entities. And some of them it's hard for me to keep up on, especially when I'm doing the 2 Arcturian collectives. They're a little bit more ascended in my level. They're in an angelic realm versus a higher star realm, like I'm used to working out of. So they are, they're a little bit much for me sometimes, but I just, when I'm getting ready to channel them, I'll usually put it onto audio or onto voice with this little voice recorder I have. And the only thing I edit when I'm done is, if it's totally screwed up, then yeah, I'll ask to have it channeled again. But if it's, bumbled here and there, and now I'm going to put it out like that. The only thing I edit is this program I have. For some reason, it has the time, or not the time, but like every paragraph or every 2 paragraphs, it'll say how many minutes into the damn thing it is, right? So I go through and have to erase all that shit before I have it come straight out on audio and have an AI voice do it like this, because my voice sucks. It used to be pretty good, actually. I was running some old shows that I did 10, 11 years ago with some really good people, and I was putting them on Instagram so I could download them actually for free and not have to screw with paying YouTube. But I can't. Plus, it sounds better. I used to think people would think it sounds weird, the AI voice, and people would that didn't understand. But I understood why it was done. It's done so you don't have focus really on that particular person who's talking. And I can't do it that good anymore. My voice isn't what it once was. So thank goodness for these other programs, and you can get a nice voice to go along with whatever the subject matter is, or whoever the collective is, whether it's a divine, whether it's a femme energy or if it's a masculine energy. You can kind of go with that. It sounds kind of lame for me to do them, and I will if I need to, but it sounds kind of lame for me to channel them with my voice too. I think anyway. Some people can pull it off pretty good. I can't do it too good. So that's about how it is. But anyway, much love. I do love everybody out there so much. I got to get to the store real quick before it closes and get some gauze for my leg. It's really gross, man. I think I'm worried I might have to have it amputated if it doesn't start healing a little bit better. So keep me in your thoughts, people, but don't waste any energy on me. Just, acknowledge it. Yeah. Hey, Larry might lose a leg and go from there. No, I'm serious. I'm not being like, oh, it's not a big deal, but it is to me, of course. But, it's in so much pain sometimes. It's just that I feel like I'd be better with it amputated, part of it. And it hurts like hell right now. Nothing helps. Gabapentin doesn't. Yeah, gabapentin does. It helps, but it doesn't do the trick completely. It's like lightning. I've got like electric shocks going through me. And it hurts as we're talking. It's pretty bad. I mean, I've had people offer to send me Reiki and all that stuff, and I appreciate it. And I'm very careful with who I let do that, though. The Reiki thing. Because I need somebody who's serious about it, and because it is a serious thing. It's not my expertise, but you know what I mean? I mean, it'd be like me saying that to you, hey, I'm going to send you some Reiki. Well, yeah, like I said in that talk I did, I could type it out to you. I could say, here's the word, here's R-E-I-K-I. Now, Reiki don't lose that. Yeah, Reiki don't lose that number. Yeah, Reiki won't lose its thunder. It's the only one you want. You might use it if you feel better before you leave your home. Some people wonder what the hell I'm talking about when I just said that, but anybody who's a little older will know the song I'm trying to imitate by Steely Dan. Ricky, don't lose that number. And that song actually was about a joint. It wasn't about it was not about a phone number. It was about a doobie. Anyway, so that's it, and it's it, and that's that, and we hit it, we lit it, we got in, we got out, we did it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now let's see if I can exit out of here without tripping over my shoelaces, falling into the heater, tripping over the pool table, Yeah. Alright, we out. Holler at you in a minute. Where the fuck is it? Oh, okay, down there. Yeah. Oh, it must be the one that says okay. Okay.